Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to another great episode of Steve and Candy here at the Noble Way. And did you know that Walt Disney World in Florida here, in Orlando, Florida, Walt Disney World has its own prohibition-era speakeasy?
I'm excited.
Underground speakeasy? Did you know Disney World had a speakeasy? Well, it's right behind me, and it is Enzo's Hideaway Bar, and we are going to be checking it out tonight. I am so excited about it. I think it's going to be a really cool place. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of awesome, cool, awesomeness, coolness, awesomeness.
Okay.
Underground-ish, prohibition, boozy, cocktail. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of stuff, so stay tuned. Here we are at Disney Springs, and I'm out front of Maria and Enzo's Italian restaurant, and I want to show you where this speakeasy is, where this sort of Enzo's Hideaway tunnel bar is in relationship to Maria and Enzo. So check this out. Right out here in front of Maria and Enzo's Italian restaurant, which is up here at the top at Disney Springs, across from STK. If you look over here to the side, you see Enzo's Hideaway and Tunnel Bar. You also see this little sort of sign as well, but if you follow this down and you go down the stairway, you'll actually find the entrance to this secret underground tunnel bar. Let's check it out. Sort of seems unassuming down here, but then when you come down the staircase over here to the right here it says Enzo's Hideaway. Ooh. And check it out, there's even just like a little rock propping the door open. I wonder if I have to knock, or if they open this little thing and we have to give them some sort of password. I don't know. Let's head on in. Ooh, all right. Here we go. We're entering into the tunnel bar here, speakeasy. I love this. It makes it feel like it's actually like an underground, just like kind of a hole-in-the-wall place that they found. A little secret hideaway, if you will, to sell and distribute alcohol. Because if you know anything about Prohibition and how speakeasies were born, you'd know that it's all about secrecy. So I just love this. It's so cool. Love the architecture in here. These sort of old-time magazine articles and things on here. Really neat. Let's go into the main area. Let's check it out. Oh, I love the decor. Oh, they've got a main bar down here. This is awesome. And I do know you can actually sit at this bar as long as it's as long as they're not on a wait list. Sometimes the bar is waitlisted. Right now the bar's on wait list, so you can't just walk in and grab a seat. Looks like they have sort of a shared table here for either large parties or shared seating. This is cool. Looks like they've got sort of a refrigeration area here with lots of different cheeses and meats and things for their charcuterie boards. Yum. Oh, that cheese wheel right there looks so good. Ah, and here's the special room that you can actually reserve if you have a party or something. Special little wine room here in the corner. You know, I can almost picture sort of mob. Like a mob, sort of this being their like meeting room. There's their favorite little table that they are smoking their cigars and having discussions about conquering the world. That's kind of cool. I love this back wall here where we're actually seated We've got all these sort of like handwritten notes on here, drawings, diagrams, things like that. It makes it feel very old world. It's pretty cool. I like this a lot. This is neat. They're definitely doing a good job of making me feel like it's sort of like a little underground bar. Now, I will say it's obviously pretty large. Most speakeasies were much smaller in reality than this, but obviously this is Disney. You need to actually be able to serve a lot of people at the same time, so it's bigger. But it's still really cool. I really like it a lot. It's really neat. Our drinks finally arrived. Honestly, this has been really quick. Our stuff is like we sat down, they took our order. It was really fast. So. My drink I got was a dirty martini. Honestly, I don't know if this is like, I don't know if this who drinks these martinis. I don't know if this is like whatever, but like
people in movies.
I've never had a martini.
No, same.
Never had even
Maybe
one
once,
martini in my entire life. But I like vodka, and I love green olives, and I love olives. And a dirty martini, I think, has olive juice in it. And it said it had a really dirty olive juice in it, so I'm excited to try it. What drink did you get?
I got Enzo Smash. That's it all. It has gin, limoncello, which I had at Epcot for the first time.
Yep.
Soda water and like some syrup or something.
Simple syrup
and rosemary.
And rosemary, which is there's a big chunk of rosemary in here. I'm not a huge fan of rosemary, so we'll see
I
how
like
this
rosemary.
goes. I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah.
Now I didn't mention this is an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
So this underground bar. So Maria and Enzo's up.
Yeah, it's Italian.
So Maria and Enzo's upstairs is an Italian restaurant. That's where the full menu is. Down here, the menu that they have is sort of a smaller pared down menu. It does have a lot of the same stuff as upstairs, but not everything. So they have some salads. They've got some pastas, like freshly made pastas. They even have a steak. But it's all Italian style, so everything here is going to be Italian. You got a lot of limoncello drinks right here. You got I don't know if a martini is Italian, but it feels Italian to me, so I'm just going to say it's Italian. I've never had one.
He's fancy drinking that.
And then we have the bread and the oil and vinegar and stuff, which looks delicious, and we got a pasta. So I'm going to try my drink. I'm going to see if it's any good.
I'm going to try
never
mine
had
too,
a martini.
and I want to try yours just because I've never tried that before. Mine's good.
I kind of like this. I think you're going to hate it.
I probably will.
Yeah.
You want to taste mine?
Because she doesn't like olives.
I think you'll hate mine because
She doesn't like
it tastes like
olives.
soda water.
Watch this. I want to see her face.
I'm having to actually hold back what I think about that.
I like it. It tastes like vodka with olive juice.
I hate
That's
olives.
it.
It's
That's all it tastes like.
terrible. It's terrible.
It has
if
a
you don't
stuffed-
like olives, do not drink that.
It has some stuffed olives in here too, which look really good to me.
Try mine.
Try yours, but I don't like rosemary.
You can't taste rosemary. Mine's way better. Way better.
I don't like that either. It just tastes like a little bit of lemon. It tastes like soda water and
It
lemon.
tastes like pop, doesn't it?
No, maybe a little bit. It tastes like soda water and lemon. Yeah, but I don't taste the rosemary. You're right.
Yes.
But it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. But I
They
do like the
have
martini.
different I tried to
So
get
you like your
something
drink, and I like
did.
my drink.
And I tried to get something different than I normally get. I was going to get the dirty Kraken or something with rum in it, but I was like, I'm just going to get something different this time because I usually always get something with rum. And he got something different as well. And he likes his and I like mine. So, what's it stuffed with? Like cheese?
I love green olives.
Olives of any kind. And that is no exception.
I love green olives. I don't like black olives that much, but I love green olives. All right, so the first things first, they put out some delicious looking bread here and olive and vinegar. It looked, I said olive oil and vinegar. Yum, it looks so good. Can't wait to try that. Yum, look at this bread. Look at all the air pockets in here. I don't know what kind of bread. It's like a baguette or something, or French. I don't know, but it looks amazing. And we have oil and vinegar to dip it into. We'll see if it's any good.
I'm sure it is.
I'm
not picky.
I like more vinegar than oil. We actually got extra vinegar. I asked if we could have extra vinegar. So look at that. Drowned in vinegar. I mean, So good. Yum. I mean, it's the free bread that comes, it's the free bread that comes out. So like, but it's so good. Like I don't need to like belabor it because it's free bread. It's what free bread probably tastes like, but it's so good. I like it a lot actually.
Okay.
But I love baguettes or whatever this is.
I love it.
Focaccia bread. It looks more like a baguette to me than focaccia bread, but it's really good. Okay, so let's talk about the meal. We got one dish to share. It was about $30, $31, or $32 for this pasta, which is pretty expensive. I mean, for one pasta dish, it was $30-something, and we're sharing it. But it looks delicious. And we basically got a pasta bolognese. It's basically fresh, handmade pasta is what it said. A bolognese sauce, a meat sauce, a little bit of ricotta cheese, a ricotta.
Never say
ricotta
that
cheese.
way again.
Ricotta. I don't know. Ricotta cheese, some Parmesan, some basil and stuff. I don't know, but look at this thing. Yum. But I mean, it's pretty good size. I mean, it's pretty big. I mean, it's not huge for $30, but if it's handmade fresh pasta, it's worth the $30. So let's give it a taste. I'm dying to try this. All right, check this out. Oh man, it looks so good. A little bit of this ricotta cheese here. I mean, the pasta feels like it's going to be out. Wow, that's a huge bite. But I mean, look at this.
I want to try it without the...
Yum. It looks really good. All right, here we go. It smells good.
I like the texture of the pasta.
Yeah. The pasta's good. Very good. It tastes like homemade pasta. It doesn't taste like frozen pasta, dried pasta.
I love the way it's cooked.
It's got the texture of like handmade fresh pasta.
And I've had it with, I tried it with the ricotta and without the ricotta. Like stuff on the top. I like it both ways.
Yeah.
I must say.
It's good.
It's
Quality Italian food. It's
It
quality
really is.
pasta.
It's good. Come here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
$30. It's still still feel like it's a little expensive.
Yeah, it is.
But it's Disney, and that's what Disney costs, so you get it. But I think it's good. I mean, I've been to other Italian restaurants that are equally as expensive, and it's about comparable. I feel like price wise for the quality of the food. I like this a lot, actually. Yeah, really digging this pasta. The bolognese sauce itself is pretty good too. It's not overpowering. Like sometimes the meat sauce is it's so like, I don't know, beef meat flavored, and there's not really a heavy tomato sauce either.
No.
It almost just tastes like handmade pasta. Which when I say handmade pasta, I don't know what else to say, but other than it's sort of like a chewy texture, it's a little al dente, it's a little chewy. It just tastes. It's like thick. It tastes quality. And then the bolognese with it is really, really solid. It's not overly salty. I thought it was gonna be a little saltier than it is, and it's not. I could probably use a little bit more salt because we are like salt people. But it's really good. There's not like big chunks of meat though. It's just kind of like woven into the sauce. It's good. I like it a lot. Even just looking at this coaster, look how cute this coaster is. Like just looking at this coaster makes me think like it's like secretive. And like a little underground society, this little guy with his wide-brimmed hat here, covering up part of his face, pouring a drink. So let's talk about the damage here. So what was the damage for what we ended up actually paying for our meal? So my martini was $17. Not too horrible. It's a little bit, it's kind of a lot, but not too horrible. $17. Her Enzo smash was $18. And then I mentioned the pasta was 30-something. It's $32 exactly.
Pasta was good.
So we spent about $80 here for 2 drinks, 1 pasta that we shared, and the experience. So it was a lot of fun. I would definitely come back.
Yeah.
They had a charcuterie board that I'm dying to try. It was basically minimum of 2 people for the charcuterie board. And it was $18 per person. So if you have 4 people, 6 people, 10 people, however many, it's $18 times.
It had cheese and meat.
It had the cheese and the meat and bread. So I'm all about charcuterie boards. So I think the next time we come, we'll probably just do drinks and a charcuterie board and not do an actual meal.
Yeah.
because I love. I'm a sucker for charcuterie boards, and it says it's a curated charcuterie board for you personally. I don't know if that means they ask you like what kind of cheeses and meats you want on it, but it's $18 a person, and it sounds awesome. So I think the next time we come here, we'll try that. Well, we just had an awesome evening at Enzo's Tunnel Bar, the Speakeasy, the one-of-a-kind Speakeasy in Orlando here at the Walt Disney World in Disney Springs. I thought it was so cool.
Loved it.
It definitely felt like you were going into like a little secret tunnel speakeasy. Obviously, alcohol is not prohibited right now in the world, so it's not really a speakeasy, but it definitely feels like a speakeasy. So if you're looking for like a nice, quiet little like reserved spot for you to kind of hang out solo with your spouse, significant other, even as a family, I think it's like a really cool place. It has such a cool vibe.
I loved it. Loved it.
The drinks were great.
I definitely want to go back.
Yeah, the drinks were great. I don't know that the drink I chose would be the right drink. I chose the wrong drink.
Well, we both tried to get something different.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a dirty martini person.
And I'm not a whatever I got.
She's not an Enzo Smash person. But the food was really good, so I want to try the charcuterie. I want to try some other drinks, but it was such a cool vibe.
Yep.
And a place to just chill and relax. I loved it.
Loved it.
It was so cool. So we'll definitely be back. So Enzo's Hideaway Tunnel Bar, definitely recommend. It's underneath Maria and Enzo's. There are separate reservations for that. So if you go to do reservations, you have to do Maria and Enzo's or Enzo's Hideaway. There's also Pizza Point, which is part of Maria and Enzo's as well, which is basically quick service takeaway pizza. So you have a lot of different options, and I think it's just really a cool thing. So thanks for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, learned a little bit more. Subscribe, like, share. We appreciate it. Hit the notifications. Until tomorrow, the noble way
is easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.